In today's gaming news, the Starcraft 2 Heart of the Swarm opening cinematic is revealed, Resident Evil Revelations is coming to consoles and PC, beta signups begin for the Elder Scrolls Online, and I hope you like spending money, because Dead Space 3 has microtransactions. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. It is Tuesday, January the 22nd, and my name is Force, here with today's gaming news. First up today, the opening cinematic for Heart of the Swarm has been revealed. Today, Blizzard revealed the opening cinematic for Starcraft 2's upcoming expansion, Heart of the Swarm. Heart of the Swarm is the second installment in the Starcraft 2 trilogy, following the initial release of Wings of Liberty. The expansion adds a new Zerg campaign featuring Kerrigan, along with a handful of new multiplayer units. Now, if you've been following my channel for some time, I'm sure you'll have noticed recently that my SC2 coverage is pretty much halted. The main reason for that is that after 2.5 years of covering the game, I've sort of just grown tired of it. Now, with the upcoming Heart of the Swarm expansion, if I get excited about the game again, then I'll probably get back into it. And yes, I am that much of a Wayfeather fan. Next up in news, Resident Evil Revelations is coming to the PC and console. It's a 3DS game. Resident Evil Revelations is a story-driven survival horror game that launched on the 3DS in February of 2012. An enhanced edition has been announced and includes HD graphics, new playable characters, new enemies, a harder difficulty, and new weapons. This updated version of Revelations will be coming to the 360, PS3, PC, and Wii U on May 21st in North America and the 24th in Europe. Geez, thanks Capcom, a mediocre 3DS game on the PC? Just what I wanted! What the hell are these guys doing? I don't understand. Nobody asked for this, and I'm not excited at all. But there is something I am excited for, and that's the fact that beta signups for the Elder Scrolls Online began today. Today, ZeniMax opened up registration for the Elder Scrolls Online upcoming closed beta. The signup process has you giving personal information along with your gaming history, the type of gamer you are, and your system specifications. No start date for the beta has been announced, but we expect to hear more in the near future. Also today, Bethesda Softworks, the game's publisher, released a 5-minute cinematic trailer for the upcoming MMO. Yes, I'm overly excited. No, there's nothing you can do to stop me. Yes, I've been this excited about games in the past, and yes, I was disappointed, but when it comes to games, there's nothing you can do to stop my schoolgirl enthusiasm. And last up in news today, do you like Dead Space? Do you also like spending money? Well, you're in luck, because Dead Space 3 has microtransactions. Was that good? Think they bought it? Yeah, they'll spend money. An article posted on Eurogamer reveals that microtransactions have been added to Dead Space 3. The game's crafting system has you gathering materials that can be acquired by playing the game or by purchasing them through an in-game store. While there is nothing that you can buy that you can't just get through playing, the ability to purchase crafting materials does speed up the process. There is, however, apparently a system that prevents players from buying the best items right off the bat, requiring you to progress through the game first. What? This doesn't even make any sense. How is this even logical within the game space? Now, another EA published game, which is Mass Effect 3, had you purchasing these packs where you could get items for the multiplayer, but that sort of makes sense. But in Dead Space 3, you're on this secluded planet surrounded by nothing but necromorphs or xenomorphs or whatever the heck they're called. Who's sending you these components that you're paying for? Is there a vendor there? Why aren't they sending reinforcements? Within the game space itself, this makes zero sense. It's just EA grubbing for money. And you know what? It's probably going to happen more and more in the future. Unless, of course, you say, I'm not interested in this, and you don't buy the game. Now, I myself am a little ambivalent when it comes to stuff like this, and I'm still going to purchase Dead Space 3 because I want to play the game. The one thing that really ticks me off, though, is the fact that the presence of this microtransaction store probably alters the way drops within the game work. So they probably had a normal drop rate when it came to crafting materials, but the addition of the microtransaction store likely means that that drop rate is reduced to try to incentivize you spending money, and that is a load of garbage. Now, what I want to know from you guys today is, what do you think about this topic? Do you agree with my analysis of microtransactions within the game? And are you fed up with it? And will you buy Dead Space 3? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's episode of the show. As always, thank you so much for watching. Once again, this has been Force, and you've just been force-fed. I don't know what's wrong with me today, but I'm feeling a little off-kilter. I think someone slipped me a Mickey. Mickey? What do you... Get out of here! God, sorry guys, ever since Disney bought the show, Mickey's been showing up everywhere. No, I don't do drugs. I play video games and read fantasy novels. You know, I'm cool.